see on there that you prescribed any medications to Lindsay Clancy in January of 2023?
None.
And in fact, January 12th of 2023 is Jennifer Tufts, correct?
Correct.
January 5th of 2023, Aaliyah Goodhart, correct?
Correct.
January 16th, Jennifer Tufts.
Correct.
Jennifer Tufts for diazepam. Jennifer Tufts for diazepam. So your last prescription filled is December 22nd, 2022.
Correct.
So when counsel asked you about this chart he was reading from,
Yes.
you would agree with me this record from CVS is what you would generally see when you pull a patient's prescription lists.
Yes.
And as far as the going back through some of the medications, and you were read by counsel about on December 6th and 7th prescribing the same medication, is it common that you would change prescriptions to adjust for dosage?
Yes.
And when you start some new medications, do you give somebody an automatic 30-day supply if you're not sure if that's going to be the course of medication?
Correct.
So sometimes you're prescribing things at kind of odd dosages, right? Or odd number of pills.
Yes.
So on December 6th for the diazepam, you actually prescribed 1 pill.
Yes.
And then December 7th, 2 pills.
Yes.
And then December 9th, a 5 milligram dose, 8 pills.
Yes.
And then on December 30th, I think it is, 2 milligram dose, 7 pills.
Yes.
And then the Seroquel as well. On November 30th, when you first prescribed that at that low 25 milligram dose for insomnia, she was given 30 pills.
Yes.
And then when you changed the plan as of December 7th, you had to give her a new prescription for a higher dose, didn't you?
Yes.
So that's the 100 milligrams at 22 pills.
Correct.
Now, when you adjust the dosages or adjust the number of pills, do you give specific instructions on how to take the medication going forward?
Yes.
Do you expect the patient to follow those instructions and disregard the previous prescriptions?
Yes.
Now, at several points, you've indicated, and counsel asked you about referrals or recommendations that Ms. Clancy go to a partial hospitalization program, right? Do you recall that line of questioning?
I do.
And does South Shore Perinatal Behavioral Health have a partial hospitalization program?
Not at this time.
And so oftentimes you have to pair or recommend places outside in other communities, correct?
Correct.
And you've talked about women and infants, and that's one of the places that you've referred, and that you did in fact refer this patient, correct?
Yes.
You don't have an affiliation with women and infants, do you?
No.
So any information that you receive would have to come from the patient or at the patient's request. Is that fair to say?
That's fair to say.
In regards to her visit to women and infants in December 20th, you had contact with Lindsay Clancy the next day, didn't you?
I did.
And that was through the MyChart messaging?
Yes.
And she explained to you what happened at Women and Infants?
Yes.
She gave you details about what they told her, that she wasn't going to benefit from the groups, and that when she told them about her medication history or medication issues, that they believed that she should come off Seroquel.
Yes.
So while you don't have the records of the diagnosis, you had a report from the patient about what they were recommending, didn't you?
Yes.
And as a result of that, you started a conversation with her about tapering Seroquel, didn't you?
Yes.
Counsel bounced around a little bit with the dates, but as far as some of the communications and contact with her, in December or November 30th into December 1st, were you talking to her about postpartum depression?
Let me double check, please. I was.
So that's when you sent the information and the mood chart, right?
Yes.
So that's November 30th, December 1st. And now by the time you get to December 7th, after having pretty significant back and forth communication with her, now you're talking with her and giving her some information about bipolar, correct?
Correct.
So upon her presentation at the clinic and her initial focus of treatment, it was for postpartum depression and anxiety, was it not?
Yes.
And as you began to have more contact with her, as you began to trial different medication regimens, is that when your differential diagnosis started to emerge?
Yes.
And you responded to that appropriately with the medication you recommended, right?
Yes.
That's why the titrating of Seroquel became a conversation. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
And when you, after the Women and Infants program on December 20th, you didn't see Lindsay Clancy again in the clinic, did you? Either telehealth or in person?
No.
And the only contact you had with her was through the messages about the plan for tapering, correct?
Correct.
And while you were going to be away and not available to her, you still gave her a plan and a prescription to assist with tapering, didn't you?
I did.
Was your clinic or your colleagues still available for her if she needed it?
Yes.
Did she reach out?
I believe that either she or Patrick did reach out on December 30th.
And that was for a higher level of care recommendations, right?
Correct.
But as far as issues with the taper, did she reach out to you or your colleagues about issues with the taper?
No.
Now, counsel went through with you a call in which Patrick and Lindsay, or Lindsay, indicated to you.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It means assessing immediate safety. For example, not to speak in hypothetical, but if somebody was saying, I have a plan to kill myself, I have a knife, I am calling 911, I am sectioning that person. If somebody's saying, I'm having thoughts of suicide, okay, what are they? Do you have a plan? Do you have intent? What I recall from Lindsay is she was having thoughts of suicide. She did not disclose a plan, no intent, and her husband was aware of this as well. He was on the call.
And in fact, in any of the times that you met with or had messages with Lindsay Clancy and she talked about intrusive thoughts or suicidal thoughts, did she ever articulate that she ever had a plan?
No.
Or that she ever actually had any intent of completing the act?
No.
And you're aware that she did have support in the way of her husband and her family, didn't you?
I was aware of that.
And again, intrusive thoughts, when a person tells you, a postpartum mom tells you they're having intrusive thoughts in your training experience, in the times that you've treated moms with postpartum depression or anxiety or even psychosis, that's a fairly common complaint, right?
Yes.
And again, depressed and unmotivated, fairly common to hear those from new moms.
Yes.
And in your experience in treating individuals with postpartum psychosis, whether they hear voices or not, did you ever have any concerns based on your contact with Lindsay Clancy that she was suffering from postpartum psychosis?
I did not.
I have nothing further.
Well, it appears as though she was, doesn't it?
Objection.
Hold on. Why don't we do this? Why don't you get over there, Mr. Rankin, if you can, go ahead. Let me ask you a question.
I will throw it.
All right. Anything further? All right. Yeah, you can step down. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Counsel, could I see you over sidebar? like I finally got one prediction about how the day was going to go, pretty close. So we're going to break for the day at this point. And so what I'm going to ask you to do is come back tomorrow at 9 o'clock. The hope would be kind of a similar schedule that we could follow tomorrow as well. And then I'm told that we are well on schedule and perhaps somewhat ahead of schedule. So just for purposes, I don't want to jinx us, but that's kind of where we are. So I'm going to excuse you till tomorrow. Remember those instructions. Don't read anything about this case or any similar cases. Don't do any research. Don't talk about anything. Don't take any field trips. Don't happen to be driving by any certain places. And put this out of your head till tomorrow. All right? It's been a long day. I appreciate it. So I hope you have a nice evening and come back here tomorrow morning. We'll pretty much follow the same type schedule. So again, my thanks. I hope you have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow.
Court, all rise. Good. Close the notebook, please.
Exited the quorum, this court's in session.
All right. Counsel, anything we need to address before we recess till tomorrow?
No, thank you.
All right. So this court will be in recess on this case till tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Thank you.